Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, I'm going to show you how we get comps playing roulette. So when we were playing, my wife bought in for 1,000. I bought in for 2,000. And I'm going to show you how we played without even raising our bets. Let's get right into it. So I'm going to start off with just my wife's betting, and she's just playing the dozens, okay? So she's at $50 right now. And we're playing double zero, so you get more comps, okay? Because what people don't understand is the higher house edge, the more comps you're going to get. If you're playing single zero, you're not going to get as many comps or as much comps, but the house edge is lower, so you're favored to win more, right? So she's playing the last two, okay? So 26 and 11, she'd be playing this dozen and this dozen. And then every now and then, when the floor person's walking by, or if she was down a little bit, she might raise her bets just because it looks like more is out there, okay? So now she's got to play these two, and we were winning. She didn't even have to raise her bets. Just every now and then she wanted more out there, so it looked like she was playing harder, okay? So she won those two. So right now she'd be even, okay? But here's what I was doing at. I'm doing at the $50 level. Okay. And then I would show you what I would do to increase. But remember, I'm betting more could also lose more. Okay. So, and we were both just following the ball and we were making money. So every now and then, what I would do that when the dealer was hot, like we'd have like 2 or 3 wins in a row, what I would do when the floor person is by, giving you a little hint there, okay? Now, we were also doing it when it was just me and my wife playing. So they keep like a little marker over here. Every time they spin the ball, they mark it. That keeps track how many spins they get in an hour. If it's just myself and my wife playing, we get mini spins. If there's 5 or 6 other people and they're placing all kinds of bets, not as much spins. Now look, this is my bet, 225, right? That's what I was averaging bet-wise. Then, of course, I'm tipping the dealer, and the dealer's reporting, at least I won. Now, watch. Not only did I win my $50 right here, but I won my extra $25 bet. Because remember, I'm betting 5 streets, double streets, to win a quarter. If I'm betting at the quarter level, playing these, that's what you're going to win. When you bet 5 of these, that's what you're going to win. So let me clear that off. So I was betting 125 to win a quarter. Some people think, oh, you're betting too much. Yeah, but I'm a huge favorite, so I don't mind that. So let's look at our stats. I'm up 125, but remember, I'm playing both my wife's strategy and mine, showing you. And then she would do the same. Okay, so she would be betting like this. And the reason why we bet in these double streets is because we already got them covered. So if this hits, not only is she going to win a quarter from one of these, but a quarter if one of these streets hit, the double streets. And then we just pick another one. So I normally pick right there, but you can pick whatever you want. And remember, we're following the dozens using this up here. And then she'd spin. So when I'd call the floor guy over, he would look and go, oh, and he'd say my wife's name and he'd give her, oh, thank you. So look at her bet. Her bet was 175, right? Well, after we played for a while and we tipped well, her average bet, they actually gave her 250 to 300. And my average bet was between 450 and 550 is what they gave me. I'll take that all day long, right? Especially playing double zeros. So she would go back to this, and that's how we played for hours and hours. I'm not talking 10 minutes, 20 minutes. We played for hours and hours and did extremely well. So she lost on that one, no big deal. Now, the last 2 spins are right here in this area. So she'd put her $25 up there and spin. Okay. And yeah, we were putting time on the table. And if there was more people, hey, it was a little slower, but we're there just playing. So now she lost this one. So she would go back. Remember, these were the last 2 that hit. And by following the ball, it was just crazy. It was on fire. Sometimes it would just start repeating and repeating, right? So it hit the first one again. And with this system, what you need to do, you're almost 66% favored, right? because you got the zero. So we know it's not quite 66. But if you win two and lose one, you're going to be okay. If and we found it very difficult for us to lose more two or three times. So if you were to do the double to Lambert, you would have crushed it. You would have absolutely crushed it. Because there was very few times that it would hit the section and the zeros. We were blessed that zeros didn't come up very much, right? Because you're definitely getting scooped. All right, so now it changed. Now it's in these first right here. So we're going to play those 2 dozens. And yeah, we just kept doing this. And we'd have a drink or two. We were talking to people about how they play, watching different systems. Keep in mind, we played for hours and hours, okay? And we watched many people. I'm just going to throw these out, right? Place bets all over. Boom, 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 boom. Not one of them walked away a winner. Not one. We saw at least 4 or 5 people play with us at the same time, and they were all doing that. Not one of them walked away. We'd go to another table. Not one of them walked away. Now, one guy got up at the very first hit. I'm not kidding you. He came out and stacked. It wasn't, he was playing dollars or $5 chips though, but he stacked most of his numbers up on a number and then a few over here, and the first number hit. But the problem was he didn't walk away. He stayed there. Whatever he won, he kept putting it right back out. And he lost everything back within 3 or 4 spins, bought in several hundred more, and repeat the same process. Okay. Then there was another guy, and I've done this before. This is so hilarious. I mean, I've been in this guy's shoes. Okay. He would bet huge over here, and then all kinds of other numbers, right? And wherever he did not have a bet, like I told my wife, I need to bet right there because the poor guy's not going to win. And that's what was happening. Felt so bad for him. But, anyways, back to our system right there. It's still gambling. I'm just telling you, I saw people doing just no plan. They were just throwing stuff out there, had no plan whatsoever. It's, I think it's different if you say, hey, I'm going to bet 12 numbers consistently and you put them out there, right? But add zero of a plan, zero. And then, like with a goal, win goal and a lost goal. Just like we say, be happy, people, right? Take what it's giving you. Sandy and I were playing. Look, I'm still just winning right here, just playing that right there. Sandy and I were doing the double de Lambert, and we start off down. We're going back and forth, back. Finally got even, and we're like, hey, I'm going to end the session. We got even. This one was a battle. All right. Look, we're up 175, and don't get me wrong, she's playing at the $50 level right now, right? Whoops, let me get that off of there. Go back $25 chips. And I'm trying to share. This is I'm showing you basically more about getting comps than just the strategy, all right? Not just how to play the system, but how to use systems to get comps. So she would play this right here. Now look at her bet, 175, right? And the dealer would recognize that. And then the dealer would report to the floor guy. The floor guy would come over and ask her, hey, how much are they betting? Look, won that one. So, sorry about that. So, not only did we win $50, right? But look at our bets. Our bets are getting, it's at 175. So that's looking good. Yeah, I even turned my phone off too. So this is an important one. There's a lot of stuff going on. And yeah, in my life right now. So it's one of those things. Let's see here. So we're still up 225. She's going to leave it out there again. Because Sandy's like, hey, I've been doing really well with that. It's hitting over here. This dealer is on fire for us. Let's let it keep rocking and rolling. And here's the other thing. You're already up. You can go back to your $50. Look, she won again. So now she won another $50. And what I did realize, and this should happen, right? When I'm betting the double streets, betting five, like I would win five and lose one, win 5 or 6 and lose one. And I'm okay with that because I'm breaking about even, but I'm getting awesome comps. I'm going to show you another crazy strategy that one of my buddies did the other day. He got unbelievable comps, but very, very, I would say risky. Okay. So I'm going to show you that. I'll be addressing that one tomorrow. So anyways, she's going to rebet. And then I'm going to show you another thing too. Like as we were playing, we wanted, like when we first sat down, I told her we wanted to see where the ball was going to go, right? So I told her, hey, just let me bet. So I would bet, my bets right here are $25 or whatever, or she would, so that I wouldn't lower my average bet. But anyways, we'd bet pretty much the minimum just to see, right? And another thing that you could do that the dealer said that it's frowned upon, but people have done this. Place their bets, the dealer spins the ball, and then after a while they took their bets down, okay? I don't like doing that. You can do it. Once I place my bets, I don't take my bets down, okay? But I saw people do it so they can get a free spin. So we got to remember now it's at the last dozen and then the first dozen. So spin the ball. So anyways, remember, this is all about getting comps, playing a system that not only allows you to win, but get those amazing comps, okay? Let's look at our stats. We're up $300. $300, and she was basically playing at the lower level. I think I showed you once or twice me betting more. So absolutely love this. And we really like following the ball, but if you don't, hey, don't do it, right? Oh, now I'm going to show you how I bet when it's the split dozens. I'm gonna show you how to bet that too, which is funny. I would have bet on 1720 right now. So let's say I'm gonna go ahead and bet right here, okay? So that we have the separated dozens. What I would do is not only would I cover these because these are hot, right? In this section, you get a jackpot, which is nice. But then I would bet this area right here. Okay. I'm gonna win a quarter if this hits, but I'm gonna lose 50. All right. So if this one hits, I'm actually down a quarter. And that did happen every now and then, but I wasn't getting smashed. Like on that last bet, it would have saved me, right? It would have helped me, lose only a quarter instead of 50. And of course, there's 24. So that one got us good. That was like in the worst spot possible, right? But you got to remember last time I should have been over there because it hit in that area. If I'm following the ball, right, I would have nailed that one and won all of them. All right. So let's go back. Let's say she's here and then the one before would have been there. We're going to spin the ball. I'm just trying to show you what we were playing and how it was working, and I'm telling you, it was smashing them. So look, we're not going up levels, and you saw me take a hit too, and we're still up $25, right? And played for a while. So right now, I'd probably take a free spin if other people were there just to get back on track. But we're still going to go to the last two that we were successful on, that it hit. Okay. So we're going to go right there in that area. But yeah, we built up some crazy comps, and that's how we get to go over there. Sometimes they pay for our flight. They give us nice rooms. Of course, they reimburse us for our food and stuff. And we never bought in more than that. We just kept playing. I would buy in for 2,000. She'd buy in anywhere from 1,000 to 15, and we'd play at that level. And it worked out really well for us. Now, since it hit in that area, I'm going to go ahead and take a chance. Okay. And I hope it just comes in this section right here and we'll win 50 bucks. Betting 175 to win 50. But remember, we're covering a lot of bets, so we're favored. And of course we did. Boom, right? So if you want to, you don't have to double these bets. You can cover more by doing the double streets. We're up 50 bucks. I know it doesn't seem like much, but our bets are way up there and we should be getting good comps. All right. So I hope you like this. Different strategies. Remember, you can also do the columns over here, which sometimes my wife was doing 2 columns and 2 dozens. I just find it's easier to track it like this. Okay. Easier to track the dozens and then add the double streets. And we were getting awesome comps. So please like, share, and leave a comment. All right. Good or bad, people. Have a great day, everybody.